Randall joins us next. He's in Waco, Texas. Randall, welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hello, how are you?
Great. How can we help today?
So just kind of get started on a brief little thing. So I come from a family of addiction and not a very wealthy group of people, and somehow I was able to break free from that.
Good
and
for
I was
you.
in law enforcement for most of my adult life. And then me and my wife decided that we were going to start a trucking company, and we did. She quit her job, and everybody's going to think we're a fool for some of the things that we've done, but she quit her job. We pulled her retirement and put it all into this business. So anyways, I drive a lot, and so I listen to you guys a lot just recently. And it wasn't until I started listening to you guys that I realized I didn't escape the addiction that my family has. My addiction is spending money. So that being said, I've reared back really hard. I have my $1,000 savings. I've got listed all my debts and things. I have our house is paid for. So my most important question, the reason why I'm calling in is because the business that we started, I had to buy a new truck, and the new truck is like $68,000, and we financed that. So the truck payment is about $1,400 a month.
Ooh.
That being said, the insurance for the company that I started is also about $1,500 a month. So it just feels really heavy on that side of things because it makes my business bills about $4,500 a month, plus my home bills about $2,200 a month. So just trying to figure out the right path to go through. Should I try to ditch this vehicle and get something else, but I just really need something reliable? I don't need to be breaking down, driving 1,500 miles in a week.
Sure. Well, Randall, I heard you say these words. It always gets me a little riled up when you said I had to. I had to buy the $70,000 truck to start my business.
Right.
You didn't have to. You chose to, right?
Yes, sir.
And so the good news is we can choose to do some other things, choose to make some better decisions. And so, yes,
Okay.
I would be getting rid of this truck. Can you find one that's used that you could pay cash for if you sold it?
I have
How special is
my eye
this
on
truck?
one. It's not special. I mean, it's special because it does the job, but it's not. There's no sentimental value or anything like that. I mean, there's another truck that I have my eye on, and it's about $20,000.
I like that.
Which is, but it's I don't have cash to pay $20,000 either. That would have to be another financing situation. But it's financing $20,000 seems like.
So how much could you sell this truck for
Yeah,
today?
how much is the car worth? The truck today worth, the one that you have?
Well, I haven't looked into that yet. Just because.
Could you get more than 68 for it?
I don't think I could get more than 68, but I could hopefully get at or around that number.
Okay. Is that all of your debt?
More than 68. No, I have everything's broken down. So the truck is 68. Me and my wife together have about $92,000 in student loans, and there's about $10,000 in like credit card payments and such.
Okay. Well, the way I do this is using the debt snowball, where I list them out from smallest to largest regardless of the interest rate, and we start attacking this thing. And that means we need to get this business revenue up, or your wife needs to work a second job. I don't know what that looks like for you guys, but we've got to get this income up because your payments, you can't even breathe right now.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
How much do you guys make a year, Randall?
We haven't completed a full year, but my wife. So whenever we started this, like I said, my wife, we made the decision that she was going to stay at home because I have 7 children. Also.
Wow.
But they range from 21 years old and all the way down to 1 year old.
Okay.
So anyways,
She
stays at home with the babies.
Yeah.
And I'm on the road a lot. And I forgot what your question was.
Yeah. How much you make a year? How much is it?
Okay. Yes.
Household income.
So typically I can bring home probably a minimum of about 10,000, maybe 15,000 a month. But that's not all profit. So a lot of that goes into fuel and insurance and other things that are like other vehicle maintenance needs.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't like this option, but you trading down $68,000 loan for a $20,000 loan feels a lot better to me to clear some of this debt and give you some breathing room.
Right. That's what I was kind of feeling.
Yeah.
'Cause I listen to you guys a lot. I bought the book and I've listened to it and probably one day. And so I'm really trying to follow everything. I don't want to abandon the business because I'm hoping that it will do better. But
It'll do better when you have more margin in your life, first of all, even if the revenue stayed exactly
Right.
where it is today. But right now, you need every
Right.
single paycheck coming in, or else you're screwed. So.
Yeah, and Randall, so I would look at a couple of things because what you've just described, you guys have a full life, right? I mean, you got 7 kids. You're on the road working, and so this business that you guys have that is awesome. I mean, I would really take into consideration, okay, what am I actually, right? Because there's a lot of expenses here you listed out. So what is this? What am I actually bringing home for my family? What's my passion in this? Is it going to, are revenues projected to make more? Are we going to be growing this thing, right? Like, I don't want, and I'm not saying it's a dead end business by any means, but I don't want you in something that you're going to be losing money, or it's not going to be growing and you're in this perpetual state of like, gosh, you're just gone all the time and you end up not enjoying it. So the job situation, the business, I really want you guys to look at and be serious at. Even though you made crazy life decisions, she came home, you cashed out retirement, all of that to start it. Take the emotions out, and I really want you guys to evaluate that business together and make sure this is the lifestyle that you guys want as your family on just a values aspect. And then when it comes to the debt, yeah, I mean, if there's anything, now 7 kids, that's a full house. So, but if there's anything that she can do, even staying at home to bring in some extra money.
Or even that 21-year-old, if they can help support the family, if they're living there.
No, so she doesn't live there. She started her own family.
Yeah, and
she graduated nursing school. And
Okay.
She's starting beginning her own life.
Yeah. So this is you
but-
guys, this is y'all's decision, for what you guys have done. And I hear a resolve though in your voice, Randall, that I think is great. I mean, I think you really are at the end of your rope, meaning like
You're willing to do whatever.
what we've done has not worked. And so
Right.
it is going to be this idea that it's a marathon. It's not going to be a sprint. And that's the hard thing, is we are so used to seeing results so quickly. We want these things to resolve so quickly, and that's one reason why we do say the debt snowball, because you at least get these quick wins. So even this $10,000 credit card debt, like if it's multiple credit cards, list them out individually, right? Like,
Yeah, you got to feel some progress.
Yes,
here.
I want you guys to be doing that. So continue on what selling the truck, like George said, but keep chipping away. And if there's any way to raise the income, again, I don't want you to abandon a business that you guys started by any means. I don't want to give you that advice here on one call on a 4-minute radio call, but is there anything you can be doing to be making more? Is there a job, another industry? I don't know, just anything to kind of clean up this mess for the short term. I think.
I mean, could you work for someone else right now and make more on your take-home pay after all of your expenses are gone?
That could be an option, is to seek working with somebody or for somebody else.
Yeah. I'd get creative, man. I'd get real creative at this point and see what are my options. And you know what, future, maybe we start that business back up. But right now, we've got to clean up a big mess, and you've got a lot of people relying on this income.
And you guys can do it, Randall. Y'all can do this.
Yeah, you call us back if we
can
can help in any other way.